can go live. Eh?
Yeah.
All the
So,
best, everyone. Shiv
yeah.
Shankar. Okay. Shiv Shankar will come. Give countdown, Trusha. Eh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, sir, it's 3, 2, 1. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, all, and welcome to Life Pharma Coalition, a global knowledge and networking platform for pharma professionals. As you know, in Life Pharma Coalition, every first Sunday of every month, we go live, invite industry experts across the pharma industry to share their views on current challenges and opportunities. And today's session, LPC 179, is going to witness one of the big launch of a book of leaders with ladders. So before going to the launch of the book, I would like to give a brief overview of what is LPC for new viewers. As you know, Life Pharma Coalition is going to transform in different segment and different ways. Now we go live every month, the first one Sunday, and we invite industry experts. Apart from this, we are accelerating to take LPC to the global platform also. We have some LPC conclave in lineup in Ahmedabad and also in Bangalore, which we are going to give you details very shortly. Apart from this, our global conclave at Duma is also on hold, and we are going to give you details of that. As you know, it is very important in today's context that pharmaceutical industry is changing and having dynamic change and landscape is changing. And that is why it is very important for each one of us to connect, collaborate, and co-create. And that is why this network is formed. And we are having a set of leaders and mentors who not only give their time, but also guide us and give us best practices, what is going to be in the pharmaceutical industry. And today's session, we have Dr. P.K. Rajput, who is the author of the book, The Leaders with the Ladders. As a speaker, he is going to reveal about the book. And Dr. Rajput is having a rich experience of more than 40 years in the pharmaceutical and healthcare industry, in sales and marketing, while building brands and divisions in domestic as well as international market with a great passion for education based on skill building, building youngster and build a nation through the entrepreneur mindset. Not only that, Dr. Rajput has a global speaker, international life coach, mentor, corporate trainer, educator, thought leader, author, change maker, and chief guest of honor, keynote speaker in numerous national and international forums and events while being a member of various institutions. Not only that, he is a co-author of a book named House of Wisdom, based on growth mindset, and also having 13 honorary doctorate and 27 international certification course in his credentials. So as per UGC guideline, for a professor of practice, POP recently took up as a responsibility in a couple of universities and issued as a visiting faculty and the advisor. Sir, thank you very much for accepting our invite and coming to LPC today. And with that, sir is going to give us brief about the book, definitely. Along with that, we have Sandeep Dey sir, who is the Chief Business Officer in Nicholas Healthcare as well as Acumentis Healthcare. Sir is always a mentor and advisor to LPC, always ready to help LPC wherever and whichever way possible. Sandeep da, thank you very much for accepting our invite and being a part of LPC today to share your views on leadership in today's challenge. Along with that, I have co-moderator ICS Verma sir, the founder director of New Direction Consulting. ICS sir, thank you very much for coming. And very shortly, we are being joined by some more people. Mr. Shiv Shankar Maurya, who is the director in Uderma Life Sciences, will be joining with us. Shiv Shankar, thank you very much for coming and being a part of this launch. And we will have Shivraj Gowda sir, who is the CEO and founder of Cupron Biologics. So he'll be joining very shortly. So before going ahead with the launch, let me give a brief about the Life Pharma Coalition. As many of you are new to the session, this is a brief about Life Pharma Coalition. a global knowledge and networking platform for pharma professionals. This is the executive team who are relentlessly working to bring learning and sharing for everyone across pharmaceuticals. We have a set of mentors like Ganesh Nayak sir, OP Singh sir, Mohammad Shahbaz Alam sir, APPS Chakravarti sir, Dilip Singh Rathod sir, Ramesh Juneja, Dr. P.K. Rajput, Venugopal, Vijendran, Manoj Saxena, Ashok Bhatia, who are always supporting us to take this platform to a newer height. These are some of the glimpses of Pharma Ratna Award by Pharma Ratna Group. And these are the glimpses of LPC 100 Conclave Mumbai, LPC 125 Conclave in Ahmedabad, LPC Conclave 3.0 in SIS College, Navi Mumbai, LPC 150 Conclave in Naipur, Hyderabad, and also very recently LPC 175 Conclave in Mumbai. These are the glimpses of this recent conclave in Mumbai. We are thankful to each and every speaker, moderator, and the panelists and the delegates to make this conclave a great success. And with that, let me come to the today's topic, and that is LPC 179 Leaders with the Ladders. Panelists, we have Satwan Kaur Monku ma'am, Raman Marke, Senior Vice President Strategic Relationship, Shivraj Gowda, Founder, Director, Cuprion Biologics, and Sandeep Desar, CBO, Nicholas Healthcare, and Acumentis Healthcare, and along with ICS Verma, sir, Founder, Director of New Direction Consulting. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. Now, I will go to ICS Verma, sir, to give a brief opinion, his opinion about the book Leaders with the Ladders. Welcome, Shivraj Gowda, to this. Thank you very much for accepting our invite, and welcome to this forum. ICS, sir, your opinion before we go to Pramod Kumar Rajput, sir, for revealing the book.
Yes, yes. So it's a great honor indeed for LPC to host this wonderful event because, and we also have Prashant Menon sir also joining us.
Yes.
So
welcome, sir.
It shows that, the kind of the appreciation and the expectation from this book is really, growing high. And we all know that, Namaskar, sir. Namaskar. Welcome to LPC.
Welcome, sir.
So, as we all, held our leadership positions somewhere in some organization, but one thing is very common is, when you are in leadership position, you have many responsibilities, and you have also the many things that comes on your plate when you manage things and you actually lead people to a great direction. And that is definitely what is going today we are going to witness, because who is the best when it comes to leadership, having 40 years of experience in the industry, who started as an MR and rose to a senior vice president. And the most importantly, we all held those positions. But the one which always struck to my heart is his interest in connecting with the society and sharing his all experience with the youngsters. With he is in today he is in school, tomorrow he is in a college, and day after you can find him in some of the women forum. So that's what actually motivate all of us to actually see his to witness his journey. And we are all eager to waiting from Rajput sir on this book launch.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for your nice comments. I would like to go to Sandeep Dey, sir, now. Sandeep, sir, as you will agree with me, the dynamics of pharmaceutical industry is changing rapidly. Lot of new things are happening, and leadership is very, very important in today's context. As you have been leading two of the business in Acum's drug, that is Nicholas Healthcare, and also leading Acumentis. So, what is your opinion about leadership in today's context, Sandeep Dey, sir?
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you for inviting, and it's always been pleasure to be there in this platform. And nothing like that when stalwarts like Rajputji is here and with a special cause, with the launch of his book. People like ICS, you, Prashant. I always love to listen Prashant because of his, in-depth analysis in every aspect you give to him. Then we have a very young, dynamic leader like Shivraj, Mr. Shiv Shankar and all. So, see, I personally believe that leadership is not only important, leadership is only important to get the success in the business. You may have all other facets of a business in place, but if the leadership is not in place, then they do not get success. Yesterday, I came back from Delhi, and then once I came back, one of my ex-colleagues called me. He joined a company, I will not name the company. He joined a company recently on 3rd of October. And then he's telling, sir, please do something for me because I'm not able to adapt the culture, the kind of behavior this management is doing, the leadership, the head of the business, abusing every day, in every aspect, not treating us as a human being. So I'm not able to cope up this culture. So then I was not aware about the company much, but then I heard about everything, and then I've seen the history of the company. Though they have a very good amount of infrastructures, very good infrastructures, they have good products, they have a good connects, opportunities, scope, but they're not able to do good. And then it finally comes to that leadership only. I have not gone through the book of Rajputji, but then as you have shared some of the pages, Yashwant, I just gone through, and then I thought those 3 pages only enough to talk about leadership. Not even those 3 pages. In those 3 pages, he has mentioned about 50 pointers very crisply. I believe if somebody in the industry will take 20%, we will adopt 20% of those 50, he will be top of the ladder. So that is the kind of strength those skill set is having to perform in the business to get the success. So thanks Rajputji to present a fantastic gift to the industry. And I believe this will not be end, this will be starting, and we'll get a lot of such good insights from you with a series of books in future.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Sandeep Da, for nice word. Now, I would like to go to Shivraj Gowda, sir. Sir, thank you very much for accepting our invite. Your opinion about leadership in today's contest, as you are not only leading a business, but also you are an entrepreneur in this Cuprion. So, let us learn from Mr. Shivraj Gowda about, according to him, what is the leadership quality required in today's contest? Yes.
Yeah. So first of all, thank you so much for this opportunity, and also I think what else better than this opportunity when to be part of the something very special moment where we all know why we are here. I think it's all privilege for us, and somebody veteran. I think as Sandeep Da said, somebody grown from medical rep to a highest level in the pharma industry. I think that is something amazing. I think if you look at the first page of Dr. Pramod sir, leaders with ladders. I mean, that says somebody grown from the bottom of the ladder and to the highest peak, and how many ladders we need to acquire as a qualities of leadership, and then reach to that pinnacle. I think that's something is very, very critical for all the young generation or the middle people like us, or somebody even seen the pinnacles. So the leadership is always is a continuous journey. I think that the first page that says it all. I think, and very critical is I think as a we all aspire to become our leaders and achieve milestones, and we always aim for a star. I think that's what I look like. That the first page, very interesting one, but we can't forget the ladders. Okay, until unless we don't go through that ladders, I don't think so we will reach the pinnacle, right? That's something which is really, the first page itself is so nice, so very thoughtfully designed. I think really hats off to you, sir. I think it's a really great gift to the pharma industry. I think look like people like us, we are the entrepreneurs. We took a very soon, after spending a couple of years in the industry, then we took a next ladder that creating our own companies. I know today I'm part of multiple ventures, including I'm part of electric EV industry startup. But if you look at it, I think the way I have come from a medical rep background and to the where I am today, I think whatever you mention in the book, I think it precisely covers not only for the pharma industry, but I think every part of the industry. These are the very, very critical points. I think if I think really touched upon, as Da said, almost 50 points you covered. I think you're nothing left, I believe. I think if somebody can, honestly, we can try to apply in our day-to-day life. I think literally, I think you are going to transform the not only for the pharma but everyone around us. I think hats off to you, sir. Once again, thank you so much. I think it's our privilege. I think you being part of our LPC and the kind of contribution as Ashwanji was mentioning to the whole community is outstanding. I think you are somebody always feel like the Pramodji like still is to come out of the college. I think that's the like always we feel that's kind of an energy, that kind of a really it's something inspiring, sir. I think and your smile says it all now. So how it's amazing, sir. I think thank you so much. I think it really privileged to be part of this.
Thank you very much, Shivraj sir. Now I would like to go to another entrepreneur who has also taken the path less traveled. He was at the pinnacle of his Mr. Prashant Menon. He was at the pinnacle of his position. He was heading the Vanbari when he left and took the path less traveled as an entrepreneur. Sir, thank you very much, Prashant sir, for accepting our invite and joining this Elite Forum. Sir, just before going to the author and listening more about the book, we would like to know from you, what is your opinion about leadership qualities in today's context? As the dynamics are changing, your opinion about what are the key elements and traits according to you are very important in today's context? Prashant sir.
It's a vast topic, but I'm not going to be taking too much time because I'm quite eager to listen to PKRG. We all are here for that occasion. But what I'm seeing, for me, leadership is all about how humble you are, how demonstrative you are as a leader. Because a lot of times, as you grow higher, you should actually lead the way by demonstrating. And I think each one of us in this group here, have been very rightfully doing that. And we are all a team of successful people. Success has different meanings to different individuals, and to each one, whatever suits them is the best. I was quite fascinated by today, reading an interview in the Mumbai Times of India of one of the wonderful actors during our time, Amol Palekar. Okay, and all of us would have seen one or two movies of his for sure. So he says by sheer style is that I am an actor by accident, I am a producer by compulsion, and I'm a director by choice. And he has left all that and he's gone back to what he started his roots. He's a JJ School of Arts alumnus. He's gone into painting and all those things. So to each one, there is a very different meaning. And leadership needs to have a purpose. Leadership needs to have a lot of humility. And I think leadership needs to have a lot of demonstration. And I think today's guest of honor, I think, Dr. Rajput is all of that. I have been not fortunate to meet him one-to-one, but it will happen in some time or the other soon. But he never hesitates to, step up and reach out to people. And what I think we should use at LPC is his current last 3 to 4 years of experience of the education industry in particular. I think that is something that is very, very important. How we can embody those things in the pharmaceuticals, because we all know a lot of youngsters are wanting to get into the industry, and people like us need to show them the right path and the right future. So we'll be quite keen to get his expertise on those forums, because I think all of us see him every week either giving a keynote or being felicitated or being recognized, and I'm sure there is a lot of knowledge that he shares and he also receives from them, which as very selfish professionals, we would love to hear from you, PKRG. Congrats to, despite your whirlwind tours, you managed to write books. So that's an amazing art that you have. And all of us are, I think quite, awestruck by your abilities and your continued humility. So stay that way. Keep inspiring all of us. Thanks, Yashwant. Thanks, ICS, for your time. And I was just happy to be a part of this and just hear from it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Prashant sir, for nice comment and giving your insight about today's contest. With that, we go to Professor Dr. P.K. Rajput sir for sharing insights about the book, The Leaders with the Ladder. Sir, over to you, sir. I have the books. I would like to show the book to the audience. Those who have, they can definitely show the book to the audience. This is the book we have received. Sir, Abel, no problem, no problem. So this is the book, sir. Over to you, sir. You
Thank
can see in
you,
the
thank
screen
you,
also.
thank you, thank
Yes.
you. And first of all, very, very good morning to all of you. Good morning to all the viewers. And again, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to the people who are going to see who are not able to join. I always feel very happy and blessed when I am there with my own colleagues, right? Which I always say, I keep on learning from everybody. So thank you, Yashwant sir, for such a great opportunity. Thank you, Dr. ICS Verma sir. Thank you, Sandeep Dada. Your smile always is a very contagious smile, right? I always appreciate that. Thank you, Prashant Saab. You and we are waiting that when we meet and we can hug each other. Shivrajji, I'm coming to Bangalore. Every time I promise you, this is my mistake. I'm not able to come the commitment. And Pankaj Saab has also joined here. Shiv Shankar ji has joined. So all the people who all have joined for a small testimony of my this 40 years of the journey which I took it over, and it was very clear in my mind that how we can build the future, which is very important, right? And that is the reason yesterday the you have seen, I have tagged to our respected Prime Minister because this book, his name is also written on the page number 7, right? And I have sent the same book to him. I'm just waiting for the reply, and I sent the book to the that is part because we are a part of the pharmaceutical industry, and we all have started our position from the basic level, right? And seen we have traveled the things, and you know that working with the organization named Cadla Pharma, like I always feel there's a lot of learning is there because when there are lot of things are there which has to be managed, so you start understanding the real basic situation, which is very, very important. And so you can change the road of the thorns toward the road of the roses. And what are the attributes which you are able to take? It is going to make a lot of difference. We always remember one of the very old saying when we started, be a leader with a ladder, but not a boss with the order. I repeat, not a boss with the order, because when we started the journey, that was the scenario. The bossism to the manager, then to the leadership and all, there's a complete changes there, right? And with the people, they have a lot of good IQ, right? The EQ requirement is very, very important. That's what Prashant sir has said about it. There's a humanity, humility, and compassion. Today we talk about the humanization. Humanization in every aspect. Humanization in the business, humanization in the education, humanization in your own culture, in the house, in the home, right? Everywhere this is very important. And it is not that in pharma industry we are going to be a leader. Leadership is one of the basic traits which is required in every journey of the life. Either we are working, we are in the home, either we are somewhere else, either we are in any segment of the life. So that's what this book inspired me, that let us be a very simple way of putting the steps, what Shivrajji has said about it, that from the basic level to the upper level, there are steps are there. It's always said, if you want to go that fifth floor, we take the steps, and every steps gives us an confidence that yes, we started going up and up and up. So that is the reason I have concluded this book in a very simple way of 3, which is the basics in the leadership, which Sandeep Dada has said about it. And second thing is, which basic skills are required, because without skills, there is nothing is going to happen. And third is the talent, which doesn't require the effort. Talent which doesn't require, which I'll talk to it. And these are the things which can be managed by any simple person. I always say, I'm a common person. I'm a common person, right? I'm not an intellectual person. But it is true that all we are the common people, and we have done the uncommon things, and we have created a roadmap for many, many, many. Today, Shivrajji is having, he came from the medical background, right? We all, And today he is a biggest entrepreneur. He's doing a lot of the thing which is happening in the Bangalore market and the other places also. ICS sir, I went to his office, I saw the entire thing. Prashant Menon sir is again a name to be reckoned. So everybody, Sandeep Dada, you and all. So these are the things are there where we imbibe the thing which is very, very important. हम बोलते हैं ना कि नदियां मिल जाएं तो सागर की तलाश करो, फूल बगीचे तलाश करो, जाते हैं शीशे पत्थरों की चोट से, तुम ऐसा शीशा बन के दिखाओ कि पत्थर भी टूटने आने सामने से आने से घबराए और सोचे कि क्या हो जाएगा, और so that you start spreading the happiness and humanity across, which is very, very important in everybody's life. So coming back again to the book, which is really come from my heart. Today we talk about the VUCA world because जब ये शुरुआत हुई, this school, then a lot of time there at that time. That how to use time in the possible, right? You should keep on learning, you should adding the thing, you should keep on gathering the knowledge, because today you will agree there are a lot of information is available in the market, lot of information. But to take out the knowledge from the information is very important, because knowledge gives us the wisdom. And when we get the wisdom, it gives us an opportunity that which is very, very important for the future, right? And that's what we decide the roadmap of our future, because every day there's a new change is happening, and every day we have to embrace the change, which is a part and parcel of the life. Then only we all are going to be successful wherever we are, whichever the place and position is there. VUCA world was supposed to be a volatile. I changed it. I thought, why it should be a volatile? VUCA world should be a vision, right? Volatile, why? Because there is a lot of vision is there. U is uncertainty. I said, no, there is always an understanding. When you will understand the thing, there is no uncertainty is there. Certainly things are going to happen. See, people talk about the complex. So no, every complex things comes with the clarity. It depends upon how you make the things clear about it. And then A stands for the ambiguity. So I said, no, there has to be an agility of that. So agility of that, which is very important. That's why I took one of the very important quote of Sir Ratan Tata, sir, which is there on the book itself. If you want to walk fast, walk alone. I have seen in my life that how the people, they want to walk fast when they were alone. But if you want to walk far, walk together. And that's what I have observed, because in this beautiful industry, when during the COVID time, 38 months, my entire vertical, my entire divisions in the domestic marketing, they were achieving the target month on month. All the divisions, all the verticals were achieving. That was the thing which has cleared me a clear thing that if want to walk for a long time, it has to be togetherness. The team working, the team building, the happiness, the humility, the compassion has to be added. So that is the thing which is there. So coming to this part, sir, the first thing which is started with the leadership is the mindset. Because why I say mindset is the actual thing which starts, and mindset have the 4 different factors which you all agree. The growth mindset, and the second is the fixed mindset. Today we all are here with the growth mindset. That is the reason we are able to build others. The second thing is, which is the positive mindset or the negative mindset. So with this, it depends upon us what type of mindset that we are going to put it and how we are going to inculcate. Today we are in the position that we are not working for us. Today we are working for others, because if we are able to create the leaders across, then this is our real success. We all have achieved a particular certain amount of success, and the success story is keep on going on. But if you are able to build the community where we have the successful people, the leaders across the entire nation, entire globe, entire industry, I think that when we will leave from this wonderful world, we will be very happy that yes, we are able to create something which is a legacy. People, they talk about the industry legacy, but we can talk about the person's legacy which can be created, which was my motto. And that's why last year when I took the farewell from the company, it took 1.5 years, because I was requesting to my respected CMD, sir, I want to leave because I want to give back to the society. And that was there in the mind that how I do. 1.5 years I took to convince him, and ultimately I was the one person who got the farewell, not the farewell. I repeat it, farewell, not the farewell. And it was one of the known farewell from Cadila Pharma for Dr. P.K. Rajput, which had happened. And the CMD sir had came from London. So this is a different part of it. That's what we have added about it. So now when you said about it, sir, I can show one of the PPT if you allow about it. It is going to really make a difference. Can I? Sure. One second.
Please go ahead.
Sure, sir.
One second. So thank you that you have given this opportunity for this PPT, and this is about the thing which I'm talking about it, that the VUCA world part, right? So which I just now shown about the thing. The second thing is, this is about the 3 reading indexes here: the basic in leadership, the skills in leadership, and effortless talent. Now I like to highlight on one of the very important thing which I'm sure you all will appreciate. When I prepared this book, I have sent this book to a couple of the top personalities in the entire India and some people in the world, right? That to please read it and give their testimonial. Let me feel very happy that the testimonial, the preface of this book has been written by Lieutenant General S.K. Gadot, one of the famous personality of the Indian Army. The second testimonial which has been given by this on this book was Dr. T.N. Suresh Kumar, the person who traveled 176 countries from the ISRO, the space scientist, and he was the only one person who has been sent by Government of India in the zero gravity. The another one has been given by Sudhanshu Mani sir. He is the creator of Vande Bharat. He is the creator of Vande Bharat, right? People today, we travel about the Vande Bharat. Other person is Major General Dr. Rajan Kochar. Every day he is in the TV, right? He is one of the real veterans. Then again, Dr. Puneet Kumar Dwivedi, who is the group director. Professor Bhanu Pratap Singh, who is again the vice president and the group vice chancellor and the group director of Maharishi Group. So I will come again. So in the basic of the leadership, I added, because this is the sequence which is there. Mindset, so positive mindset, growth mindset. Then how the mindset can happen, sir? We all have the self-confidence. That is the reason we have started our own journey. And we were not in the mundane routine where the people are there. So when we have the confidence, we become the responsible people. When we become the responsible people, we are ready to take the action. Then, sir, we all agree. We all are here. We doesn't have procrastination. That is the reason we have reached to this place. Because procrastination is one thing which always pulls the person. That is becoming a fixed mindset. That is becoming a negative mindset. Then inquisitiveness, I have written it, because you know that we have to have that learning attitude, inquisitiveness like the child, which is very important. So if we are able to have that inquisitiveness to learn new traits, today we are talking about AI, right? Artificial intelligence, pharmaceutical industry, in the manufacturing, we talk 4.0, right? So that is the inquisitiveness, which is very important, and how we can change the entire thing which is there. Commitment. So these are the things are there which I have mentioned about the 16 part in this basics in the leadership part. Coming next again, I like to highlight mindset, which I said it is progress is impossible without the change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. This I am not saying. Long back, Sir Bernard Shaw has said about it. What did the self which does they make? With the person to be reckoned. What is the value of the self-confidence in our life? All our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. And today we all are here in front of this thing. We all have the courage, and that's why we took out this thing and we are here to make the things happen. Again, sir, here our PC Kamath sir is there, who was one of my senior of Cadila, right? So he has given the testimonial. Dr. Ajit Singh, the #1 solution company, research solution in India, he has given his testimonial. Then Major Muhammad Ali Shah, the veteran of Army, 29 times TEDx speaker, and is a film actor, 29 times TEDx speaker. So he has given his, once again, we should fix. Something had happened because coming back, right. And Dr. Shama Hussain, she is having 11 verticals of education from Muscat. Then she is Dr. Rania Lampu, the Education Minister of Greece. Mr. Om Prakash Singh, the Commissioner of Police, right? And then, of course, the second part is the skills part. Because today, when we go to the college, sir, right, or when we take the new youngsters in the organization, they have a good IQ. They come with a beautiful marks. But why the attrition is there? Because that EQ quotient is really missing. And Daniel Goleman has also said about it, that EQ quotient is very important for the person to have the success in the life, and which is start from the communication. Communication is not the thing is talk good. Communication is understanding the things very good. Understanding the things and communicating the way it is required. Discipline, humility. Again, Prashant sir said about the humility part, because he is one of the person who keeps on talking about humility and humanity. Right? Emotional intelligence, caring attitude. These are the things are there which have been written in the book, sir. Very simple way it has been addressed, and it is going to give a difference. Now coming to the next part, sir. Peter Drucker, sir. We all have read the book of Peter Drucker, and we always keep on talking. The most important thing in communication is hearing what is not said. Hearing what is not said. Either it is with the facial expression, either with the body language, either which way we are talking about it. And that is very, very important, initial and the essential part of a leadership. Because the leader is one who sees the thing behind, right? Which is not there in front of you. Because jo dikhta hai, wahi nahi dikhta hai. There are so many things which has not been seen, and then you are able to make a difference. Zig Ziglar said, he said, discipline is the bridge between thought and accomplishment. So that also I have mentioned in this book. Coming to the next part. There are talents, sir. You will agree with me. There are the talent which doesn't require effort. And it can be happen with the common person. It cannot happen with the highest of the person. The first is the time management. There are some people who will never come in the time, because it's always said that time is the life. Life management. Time management is the life management. If you are able to manage the time, we are able to manage our life. And time should not manage us, we should manage. Our worker comes at 9 o'clock, but when you call some of the dignity or some of the people, they will always be 1 hour late. So this is one thing. Hard work. We have read about it, sir, and it's true. We all have grown with the hard work only. If you have not done the hard work, we will not accomplish this thing what we have read. Practice makes the person perfect, which is again very important. Going an extra mile. Why it is extra mile? Because when we think something out, we are very clear, we are compassionate, we are positive, thinking what to grab, what not to grab. Self-energy. Again, self-energy is we are not a battery that somebody is going to charge, right? Self-energy gives us the self-motivation, self-creativity, self-learning attitude, self-understanding attitude, self-behavior attitude. So self-energy is a part of this thing. Body language is again which is again doesn't require any effort. Body language is our own identity. If we are good, if we are fit, we'll be able to attract. Because you know that when we used to see the old films, we used to see that God has the aura. The quantum science says that we all have the aura. The aura is being created by us. If we talk positive, if we have the positive body language, if we have the positive mindset others, we have the aura which is going to attract. And today the aura in front of all of you is attracting not me, is attracting the entire part of LPC. That is the reason 175 episode is running and becoming so successful, because that aura has attracted with the positivity, with the mindset, which is very important. Ethics. Ethics, it is not that you should be ethical. Ethical should be in terms of the attribute, in terms of talking, in terms of understanding, in terms of respecting, in terms of rewarding. So it is a part of the thing. Honesty. Honesty is the part and parcel of the life. Because if we are honest to ourselves first, we will be honest to the world. It is very important, and honesty may have sometimes the thorns, right? But for the future, there are a lot of the roses is there, which a lot of the roses is there. Right, where you can path on the path of the roses, which is very important. So in this way, the last factor which I have added is the trust factor, because you know today we always talk about the trust factor. I always say the trust factor should be inculcated from the home, right? We should have that trust factor which has to be given. We should have the trust factor by a boss by a leader to his subordinate. We should have a trust factor from the youngster when he is joining to any of the company. So without the trust factor, we will not be able to achieve, which is very, very important. And then I have mentioned the point number 11, compassion. Compassion. So why the compassion is there? Because compassion is a part of self-compassion. If we start self-compassioning ourselves, we will have the compassion for others. And to practice this self-compassion, it is very important that then only we become more compassionate to others. So these are the couple of the things which I have mentioned it here in a very simplest way, in a very positive way, that any person will be able to understand it and make the thing difference. Because we all are the visionary. We all have taken this thing in a very positive way. And what the visionary says, the sculpturist, when he sees a stone, he never sees a stone in that way. He sees the beautiful sculpture behind it. How he is or she is going to prepare a sculpture so that everybody should be able to appreciate that. That is the vision that we require. And today, we all as a leader are here. We have the vision because we have something to attribute, to give back to the society, which is very, very important. And that was the reason, sir, this book has really initiated it. हम बोलते हैं ना, ये मत कहो खुदा से कि मेरी मुश्किलें बड़ी हैं. मुश्किलें तो सबके पास है. ये मत कहो खुदा से कि मेरी मुश्किलें बड़ी हैं. ये मुश्किलें से कह दो कि मेरा खुदा सबसे बड़ा है. And that's the reason we say, impossible is I am possible. Imperfect is I am perfect. Disabled is I am able. So these are the things are there which has really initiated me and helped me to go through this beautiful journey of building the nation, building everywhere. And this book is not, I say this book is from the homemaker to the change maker. Homemaker to the change maker. It is for the youngster. It is for every person who wants to add for building the nation community. When I say building the nation and community, you build your own business. You build your people surrounding you. You build the entire thing which is there. So it is in a bigger canvas which I have written this book. And this is the way the journey continues about this. Over to you, sir. Any questions now?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Pramod Rajput sir, for giving us insight about the book. It is really excellent book. So fortunately, I have gone through the book the day I got the gift from you. So I would like to give a brief about my opinion. Then I will go to Pankaj Srivastava sir, Arpan Paul, everyone, and others also. So what I have seen, the good thing about the book is having 4 parts. The first part is the testimonials of all the eminent personality. Second part talks about the basics of leadership. And what Sir has done, he has given topic wise mindset, self confidence, responsibility. These are the basics of leadership. And every topic, Sir has given just 1 or 2 page his opinion about that topic. So, best part I thought is instead of giving a lengthy description, Sir has given very crisp and easy to understand language his opinion about how a leader with a growth mindset should think and should have these traits. Similarly, second part talks about skills in leadership. Again, sir has given very, very basic skill which is required for the leaders like communication skill, discipline, humility, emotional intelligence, caring attitude, passion. And again, every skill, 1 pager, just 1 page description. What is this skill? Why leaders should have this skill? So best part, again, I want to reiterate is instead of giving a lengthy description, sir has given to the point, crisp opinion in a easy to understand language. And third one, effortless talent. Here, time management, hard work, practice, some of the things where talent is not required. Talent is not required, leadership is required. Going an extra mile, self energy, anyone can follow this, easy to understand and go through. So, my opinion, it is one of the wonderful book for the young leaders or upcoming people who are want to aspire, want to climb the ladder in the corporate world. It will be very useful for them. It will be a reference guide for them. So thank you very much, sir, once again for giving this input based on your 4 decades of learning. Over to Pankaj Srivastava, sir. Sir, thank you very much for taking time. You are also an author. Sir, your opinion about today's leaders. Pankaj Srivastava, sir, please unmute your mic.
Pankaj Saab, namaskar.
Unmute your mic, sir.
And Arpanji, very, very good morning to you.
Pankaj, sir, unmute your mic. Yes, yes.
Good morning,
Good morning,
everyone.
sir.
Good morning, sir. Well, I can only say that it's always, first of all, a pleasure to listen to Dr. Pramod Rajput. As far as this book is concerned, I was listening Mr. Prashant Menon, sir, and he said that leadership is such a vast topic that it becomes extremely difficult to encapsulate, in 1 session or 2 sessions. And the best part of this book is going to be because this has been written by a person who has himself risen from ranks. right? So 40 years of his vast experience he had tried to encapsulate in this book, and very practical aspects. I mean, no jargons, nothing. Very practical things which people will be able to relate it with their own personal lives also. So that is something which I feel is extremely nice. Well, I'm also looking forward for my copy, Pramod ji.
100%. Tomorrow I'm going to send. That's why please send me the address. That's why I requested. Right. So Prashant ji, Sandeep Dada, right. Arpan ko मैंने भेज दिया है, and Shivraj ji, right. Please send me the immediately, and tomorrow I'm send it to you because I received more
सर
copies
म्यूट
now.
हो गया, पंकज सर म्यूट हो गया.
Sorry.
So please
So,
send me the address, sir. Please send me the address
yeah,
on my
I'll do
WhatsApp
that. I'll do
tomorrow.
that,
Yeah,
sir.
it
I'll
will be
do
my
that.
pleasure. It will be my pleasure.
Nani, I'll do that because there are one or two. I was also extremely busy in something else also. Otherwise, I would have also ordered and
नहीं नहीं नहीं, वो
gone through this.
प्रशांत साहब, आपको एक तो गिफ्ट मिलेगी और एक परचेज भी कर लेना. So you can hand it over that purchase one to somebody else. But
Yes.
the gift we should keep it because that I
Yes.
will be sending with small note
Yeah,
to
yeah.
you.
Sure.
That I will do. That's a good idea, because I normally buy the books. I mean, even Pankaj's book I bought.
Yes,
Coincidentally,
yes.
both the authors are Pankaj's here. So that's nice. Yashwant was kind enough in sending one. Before I could order, he already sent one. So it is good. It is good. Thank you.
So that is all
Thank
I
you
would
very
like
much.
to say.
Thank you very much, sir. Now we'll go to one of the professor in our group, Professor Arpan Kumar Paul. Right, he was a storyteller. Again, now he has become a professor in a visiting faculty in a renowned university in Durgapur. So, Arpan, thank you very much for joining today's session. Your opinion about leadership and the book, Arpan.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you to so many of my mentors who are in this meeting. So I just couldn't miss out this opportunity to offer my gratitude. And in fact, in PK sir's book, that's one of the part, an attitude of gratitude. And I can add something after that. An attitude of gratitude helps us climb the altitude. And I think that's one of the things I have always followed because of the mentors. All my mentors here, they have risen from the ranks. Each one of them, it has been out of sheer hard work that they have risen to the position that they are in today. Coming back to PK sir's book, sir, thank you so much for considering me worthy to be given a copy of your book. And thank you so much, sir. I really feel blessed to have received a copy. I have gone through it, and first thing that I would say, sir, the language is extremely lucid. That will enable right from a trainee medical rep, maybe even an aspiring medical rep, to the CEO to go through the contents of the book. Second, each and every word that you have written has come from your experience. It has come from the years that you have spent in this industry. It does not only encompass pharmaceutical, but it takes a deep dive into other industries like FMCG as well. So the content is extremely organic, which you have taken a lot of time to build upon. And I think it's going to serve as a handbook for each and every person who wants to just progress in his or her career, right from whatever position he or she may be in right now. And two things that have really touched me. One, I told already, an attitude of gratitude. And the second is mentoring, because today in leadership, we need mentor. Because a mentor is a person who is going to take us through the storm, because every storm is important, because unless and until we are put into a pressure cooker situation, we will never know how to react. Okay, sometimes we need to be thrown into the water, and only when we are thrown into the water we will know either we swim or we sink. So PK sir has always been very candid about the fact that a mentor is required, and that is why the name leaders with ladders, because a mentor is one who is definitely going to take the mentee on the way to the ladder. And not only that, which I always say, that if you want to help a person for a day, give him a fish. But if you want to help a person for a lifetime, tell him how to catch a fish. So that's exactly what PK sir has done. He has taken the mentoring to a new level, and he has put everything in his book. And I think this book is worth a buy for every person who is aspiring to be successful in whatever industry he or she wants to be in. So thank you so much, everybody, for mentoring me.
And I always maintain an attitude of gratitude for whatever I am doing today. And PK sir, wishing you all the best and looking for many such books from your side. And ICS sir, once again, now you are Dr. ICS Verma. So I would love to see the doctor coming in front. So he has been one of my first mentors because LPC and ICS, Dr. ICS, is very synonymous for me because without him, I wouldn't have been here. So once again, uh, an open prayer and open gratitude for you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Over to you, Yashwant
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Professor Arpan, for giving insight. We look forward that some books should be there in your college also for young leaders and students. So accordingly, you can purchase. Those who want to purchase again would like to share. It is available in Amazon. As a hard copy also and as a soft copy also, ebook also, Amazon and then
Flipkart.
Flipkart and now it is available in Canada also.
Yes, sir.
So I would like to, before going to everyone for closing remarks, I would like to go to PK Rajput sir. Shiv Shankar Maurya, if you are there, please open your this video and share your insight. I hope you have gone through the book. You have already got a copy, I know.
I have,
So your
thank you, sir.
opinion, Shiv Shankar.
So I have gone through only few pages because just yesterday only I received the book. First of all, thank you so much, sir, for connecting me to Rajput sir because two times I met Rajput sir in the LPC meet, and Rajput sir is full of a powerhouse person. And I always like his quote, learn, unlearn, and relearn. And I always feel privileged to meet him and learn a lot of things from him. And definitely, the leaders with ladder will help many of our farmer professional to get the success in their life. Thank you so much, sir, for making this
Thank
book.
you. Thank you very much, Shiv Shankar. For the benefit of the group and viewers, Shiv Shankar Maurya is heading a company called Udharma. It is a Dharma cosmetic company. At very young age, he left his corporate job and he started this venture. And now, last 1 2 years, it is evolving like one of the very good organization in Dharma Cosmetic range with quality products. So thank you very much,
Thank you, sir.
Shiv Shankar, for joining this team. Now I would like to go to PK Rajput sir. Sir, where these books are available? What are the sites, as I told, and what are the e-books? So please give us those who are interested how they can purchase.
Sir, this book is available in Amazon in both the ways, Kindle version as well as paperback version. So if you just type the leaders with ladders, right, it will be available. It is also available in Flipkart. Now, from last week, it's available in Canada. And the coming after Diwali, it will be available in US and UK market as well. So we are spreading it,
Great.
and because we are getting a very good response across. Couple of universities they have already purchased, right? They're keeping in the libraries. Yesterday, I was with a couple of the government people, so they have also given the order, right? So they want to give it to the people. So in that way, it is getting a spread. Some of my colleagues who had started their pharmaceutical company, they have also purchased this book for their team members, right? So they are distributing it, and even CMD is not there because now the proposal has come that this book should be given to the Cadila employees also, the managers of Cadila, so that they should be understanding about the thing, because the person from Cadila has grown to this and he has written. So that was the thing, our independent director, Mr. Balwani, right, who is independent director of Cadila, right, he had a conversation with us, right, and then probably when CMD is coming back and he is going to take the decision. So this is all about it. Amazon, Flipkart, 100% in India, it is available.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for giving this information.
And 249,
Definitely this.
249.
Yes. So definitely, price also is one of the very good factor. Sir has even being a powerhouse for leadership, the price is very, very affordable. 249 and Kindle version will might be lesser
149.
also.
149.
Yes, 149 also. It is definitely affordable and it will be very much useful for not only academics but the corporates also as a gift, corporate gift for their employees and leaders to go through as a reference book. Thank you very much, sir. Now I would like to go to, for closing remarks, I would like to go to Sandeep Day, sir. Sir, what is your opinion, your message to the audience on leadership and book?
So I believe nothing new to add because already all the points Pramod ji has shared, no, that covers everything. So if I see whenever I talk to my people, whenever I talk to this kind of forum also, I generally do not go to the theory. I generally try to take the reality-based data or evidence. So when we run the business, we generally see that a leader, successful leader, how he became a successful leader is one of the major things is how he nurtured his people and how he empowers them. So that is one of the major factors which already covered in this book. I have seen a few traits which I follow, I believe, and I have been successful on this. I'm trying to correlate whether that is being covered in this book or not, and I felt that probably all of these are covered in this book fantastically, and that's the fruits of 40 years of successful journey of Pramodji. Fantastically captured. So when I told that one is how to nurture and empower the people, that is one of the major traits which is being covered. Second is very fantastically talk about communications, and communication does not mean what you say, but then how much actively you are listening to the people and how you are making them understand what exactly you want to say. So how much their understanding is basically your communication effectiveness depends upon how much your people or your team is understanding or your customer is understanding and taking your message. So that is also being covered in a very good way. Emotional intelligence is one of the major factors which he has covered, which is a key today. I believe Prasad is master in this, expert in this. He can add value in this. Yeah, so I believe though it is not directly quoted, but then problem solving skills is one of the major challenge today, because there are the business is not smooth today. There are in this VUCA world, there are a lot of challenges every day. If we go about 30 years back when we started, or 35 years back when we started as a medical rep, then the job of a manager or the leader was much easier. We have seen our area manager, our regional manager enjoyed their life very coolly, coming there just as a participative leader and giving some wisdoms and some kind of learnings. But then today, area manager, even in the area manager level, in the second line manager level, they have a lot of challenges. The competition is intense. So problem solving skills for a leader is a very, very important today, which I feel, though it is not quoted as a problem solving skill, but it is written as a decisiveness. So our power of ability of taking decisions in right time, which is also being covered. Empathy is fantastically covered because he himself is a very empathetic person. I know him for some time, and then so obviously it will not go out of this book, and that is very, very important today. And then the major success factors of our leader today is how you are taking more work. The foresights, what kind of work you will take today if you want to grow. Suppose in my level now, there is nothing new to do unless if I take some new project. There is 2 businesses, I'm heading that. Now, unless there is a new project I'm taking, I'm not adding value to my life. I'm not adding value to my ability. So that is another very good factor for successful leader or the growing leader is how much foresights you have to take on work, and then not only take on work. If you can take work, but then how you will perform. So you should know how to delegate and when to delegate and to whom to delegate. So take more work, design it, and delegate it, by which you can, what PKG was saying, that how much leaders you are making, how much leaders you are creating. So how you can create leader unless you take new project, new challenges, and you do not delegate to your team, they will also not grow. So you are creating actually more leaders. So that is also being covered. flexibility and adaptability is well covered in this book, and flexibility and adaptability is actually very, very important today to be successful, because again, the VUCA world gives you challenges every moment. So if you have a rigidity in mind, if you do not have a growth mindset, which he has fantastically mentioned, then it will be difficult. Taking accountability, he has already mentioned that leaders should be, accountable for whatever he's doing or whatever he's saying. And obviously, there should be a inner force, which he mentioned in the first point, is the mindset. There's an inner force. You should have an inner force, a desire to be succeeded and to make yourself a name. To make yourself a name. Then, like we had a star award function, and then we said that the people who are coming there to attend are the stars. But then before they become stars, they have decided that next year I will attend in this program. So that is why the force, the inner force, which desire that comes within, that makes him successful. So every leader should have that kind of force within, and then obviously attitude, positive attitude, negative attitude. He has already told the attitude makes the difference. So these are the few traits I believe that actually leads the people to success and make a sustainable business, growing business, and a team. So thank you, PKG, for, again, I'm telling, for delivering this assets to the industry, to the people. It's not pharma exactly. It's applicable to all the people who wants to be a leader, who would like to lead the business. Thanks
Thank
a
you.
lot.
Thank
I
you
wish
very
you all
much.
the best.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Sandeepda, for insights. I would like to go to Shivraj Gowda, sir, now. Sir, a lot of traits sir has talked about and which are widely covered in the book. According to you, as a leader of a business, which are the two traits of a leadership you believe in or you have experienced? Shivraj Gowda, sir, your opinion and your take-home message for the group.
Yeah. So I think, as I think Prashant Banerjee was talking, it's leadership is a very, very vast and covering in a nutshell and not to giving a lot of jargons is I think probably the very challenging thing to do. I think to begin, what the message I got from here is, I think it's very clear. I request all the audience to look at the way what Rajput sir has written. It's like a walk the talk. It's not like somebody just written a book, just for a hobby or something. It's a life journey. I think I'm requesting all the audience is look at the journey of Rajput sir coming from a medical rep to the highest pinnacle in the pharma and then writing this book. I think that's how the walk the talk connect, right? I think that's where I think it's not just somebody who just putting down the points, or just that's anybody can do it, but that's where I think we need to really connect the dots. I think couple of things, which is two things, since Ashwanji is mentioning in the interest of time, the most important for me in this is a time management. Whatever Pankajji was saying, I think Prashantji was saying, I mean, this is like, time is something so critical. It's like time is life management. I think I believe that's kind of be a real message to all of us, right? It is not just for it's not just for somebody who just coming up or a student. Or it's everyone. All right, time is the life management. And second thing is the very critical, I think, which is a killer, whether we like it or not like it, is the procrastination. Right. I think no matter how well, how much we are reached the pinnacle, all of us, we all struggle with the procrastination. I think that's the message. I think that's really, we need to keep up the tempo and keep moving to the next level. I think that's something is I really I think look forward. I think that's coming from a person who come from the ladder, and he talks about the procrastination. He talks about the time management. I think that's something really, really important. Of course, everything is important. I'm not saying that in the interest of time. This is two things that really I think people should look at it. And for the audience, again, I said he's a walk the talk. I'm sure the price is so less, 249. I think I cannot even compare the kind of leverage we can, all of us can take it up. And I sincerely request all the audience to please support for this cause. It's not just a book, it's not just a prize, it's a message. I think it's a message to community. It's a message to the students community. It's a message to the corporate employees. It's a message to people like us who came far out of the corporate world and starting our own companies and creating a job. It's for everyone. It's a cause. I think we need to really spread this book. I think please, whoever buys it, please talk to your community, your friends. I know, let's more and more people buy it, and let's have a real difference to everyone's life, and let's see everyone keep growing. And India is on the top of the roof now. I think timing is so nice. I all know where we are right now, right? I was just hearing the story of, like, China is ahead of 10 years. Probably we are behind of 10 years. Probably we can see what mistakes China has done today, and we can look back and we can really really move forward in a very aggressive pace. I think in the context of everything, the way we are right now as a country, I think let's spread this message to everyone. I think more and more people, let's buy it. I heard that also it's a bestseller in Amazon. I think that's an amazing. I think really it's somebody who is coming from my industry and writing this book. I think which is our accountability and responsibility to spread this. I also take this opportunity. Probably I have many we manufacture for many clients. Probably I'll take this message that I'll gift all of my clients, whoever is part of us, so that that can be because all of them came out of the pharma and starting their own companies. We have many clients we support in many ways. Probably that's something which I can take it forward here. My commitment is probably I'll try to give them, each one of them. Yeah.
Thank you.
All the
Thank
best.
you very
All the
much.
best, Pramodji. And request once again the audience and everyone who watching this, please support. This is our responsibility, accountability. Let's spread this. And
Thank
leadership
you
is
very
life.
much, Shivraj Gowda sir. I would like to thank, on behalf of Life Pharma Coalition, I would like to thank Shivraj Gowda sir. He has come forward and would like to host our LPC conclave in Garden City, Bangalore. So let me take this opportunity. He himself want to host we all of us in Garden City, Bangalore, through his organization Cuprion Biologicals. Definitely that dates and month will decide, will let you know, maybe in January or February, but it will be a big event where all his client along with our LPC will come, a grand program in Bangalore. And thank you very much once again, Shivraj sir, for accepting our invite and being a part of this panel. I would like to go to Prashant Menon sir now for closing remarks and two traits he believes in leadership. Prashant sir, over to you.
See, I just want to make 3 points. One is, we are all in this group who are more than 2 decades of experience at least, and it's really amazing that each one of us are picking up so many things from one of our senior colleagues who's actually put up this entire book. So that also talks about the growth mindset that PKRG mentioned in his book. The second point that I want to mention is, I've been
You are on mute, sir. You're on mute, Prashant, sir.
yeah, I have been following him for the last 3+ years, and from his cabin to the conference halls to the corporate campus of Cadila, I've seen him give a lot of small lectures. A lot of videos were made by him on various topics, and one thing that stood out then and even today is the simplicity with which he approaches, let's say, a subject. And I have been, privileged to take a few sessions for the Cadila team, and he's been there as a student even then, absolutely listening, contributing. So that speaks about the voluminous of the learning appetite that he shows. So I think that's the second point that stood out to me. So be very humble in learning, because learners are generally meant to be humble. Learners cannot be arrogant, and that's a great spirit that he brought about. And the third aspect that I liked, which you spoke in the book, one thing that all of us can practice irrespective of our backgrounds, is the section on effortless talent. That is something that we all of us have in equal opportunity, and I think I'm going to be picking that up, because I do sometimes slacken there, and I think I can be a little stronger so that there's nobody else to motivate our own selves other than us. So for me, that's the take-home message. The effortless talent is something that I would love to carry forward, and keep shining and keep radiating PKRG. But thanks Yashwant for this entire thing. ICS Yashwant, and good to see Professor Arpan. I'm so happy to see, I mean, somebody with the belief that he brings about. I mean, it's amazing. All of us in this 3 years journey that we've seen of LPC, 3 years back and now, I'm sure each one of us can record our own graphs. We've all learned from each other so much. So thanks to that forum. We are all here together also because of that forum. So long live.
Thank you
And
very much, sir. Thank you very much.
thanks, Shivraj, for your gesture, for taking it to the next metro city. I mean, that's very kind of you, and lovely to hear the entrepreneurial streak that you're into. I mean, very, very impressive. Good luck.
Thank you very much, Prashant sir. Now I would like to go to Pankaj sir. Pankaj Srivastava, he is also an author. Sir, Bangalore, you are also there in Bangalore. We'll definitely come to you as a support. Sir, your closing remarks and two traits you believe strongly as the leadership traits.
Sure, Yashwantji. First of all, with Dr. Pramod Rajput, I also have been associated now for last 3 years, from 2020 onwards, and of course we have shared some of the forums also. Whenever I used to interact with him, one thing was very, very striking, very, very, I would say, everybody will notice his smiling face and his ability to get along with people. And I was reminded 40 years back when I started my career, the leaders were relying on command and control. I mean, and when I became man manager, I was also relying on command and control. But over the years, I have realized through a hard way that command and control is not the way forward. It is the integrator and energizers, right? All those people who are integrator and energizers are going to be successful. And if you want to do that, all these traits, communication, listening, empathy, compassion, all these comes to the fore. And that is where, Pramodji, I mean, I must tell you, you are a great embodiment among leaders of all these qualities. I mean, your referent power of liking is tremendous. And no wonder, therefore, on numerous forums, you are the speakers. I mean, sometimes I was wondering, I must learn from him, how come he is associated on so many forums, in national, international, and he keeps on delivering talks. I mean, it requires humongous amount of efforts, and there must be something very unique because of which he is able to get along with so many people. And my analysis is, you are such a nice, interactive person, ability to get along with people. That is something which is very great, unique quality what you have. And I'm sure all these traits you have brought about in your book. Thank you,
sir. Thank you very much. Thank you. So kind of you. I would like to go to Shiv Shankar Moria now before going to my co-moderators, Arpan and IC Sharma. Shiv Shankar, to leadership quality you believe strongly based on your experience.
Sir, I believe that leader must be having a positive mindset, because nowadays a lot of challenges are coming in our day-to-day work. Uh, then they should be always supportive to their teammates. These two strong quality I feel leader must have in their aspects.
Thank you very much, Shiv Shankar. We look forward to you in future also to support. Arpan, Professor Arpan Kumar Paul, your closing remarks, Arpan.
Thank
We'll
you.
go to
Thank you
Dr.
so
Pramod.
much, Yashwant sir. Thank you, Prashant sir, for those kind words. Well, two managers were walking through the jungle and talking with each other. Suddenly, a tiger came in front. What happened? Immediately, one of the managers bent down and tried to fasten the shoelaces. So the other one asked him, "Do you think you are going to outrun the tiger?" Well, no. Well, then I just need to outrun you. So that's exactly what's happening in this industry. Okay. Instead of trying to solve the problem, we are trying to sit over the problem, trying to pass the time. And that's exactly why we say there's an elephant in the room. And being in whatever I'm doing nowadays, I'm finding this while doing the leadership programs. people are or leaders are not exactly in the mindset of solving a problem. They are trying to keep the problem within themselves and trying to pass the time. And when the water seems to get over the nose, that's the time they take a dive into another organization. Please pardon me if I've said anything wrong, but that is my observation, which I have felt so far. Coming to PK sir's book, sir, the first thing I will say has been your empathy. You have always been very empathetic. You have been very compassionate, and I have never seen PK sir's photograph without a smile. Never. Whenever I have seen PK sir's photograph, I have always seen the smile on his face. But it hasn't been a bed of roses that he has been through. It has always been a bed of thorns also. But as we say, that every journey has the ups and downs. And in life, we never lose. Either we win or we learn. So he has been a person who has learned. And I always believe in one thing, sir. People say that the grasses are greener on the other side of the field. But have we thought watering the grasses on our side of the field? Probably we have not. So I have taken this that wherever people have said me no, I thought that it was a big yes. Probably it was giving me a chance to again rethink and prepare myself for the next hurdle. And this is a mentality that we all need to carry, a mindset, what we need to carry. And those are the first two chapters of PK sir's book. The first is mindset, the second is self confidence. Because if we have a mindset of being what we want to be and where we want to reach, and have the self confidence and the belief in our abilities, even if the world doesn't believe it, but I still believe that I can do it, I can reach there. I can tell you, it may not be very easy. It may not be too early, but it will never be too late. We can definitely reach there if we have the mindset of being a winner, the self-confidence of achieving that. Thank you so much, Yashwant sir. Thank you so much, PKR sir,
Thank you
and
very
to
much.
all the panel members today for giving me a chance to present my thoughts. Thank you all. Over to you,
Thank
sir.
you very much, Arpan, and we look forward to have LPC conclave in Durgapur with universities. Right, we have to work on that, and you can invite each one of us for this Durgapur event. So now over to Dr. PK Rajput, sir. Sir, thank you very much for sharing insights of your book. A closing remarks for us, also our viewers. Dr. PK Rajput.
Thank you, sir, and very, very happy. First of all, please accept my deepest gratitude for such a wonderful words. Like it like a bliss to me, right? Because every verse is going to give me a lot of strength to move ahead and to make the things, the canvas in a bigger way, so that I can be able to contribute for the future, for the further people, which is basically required. So I like to say a simple quote in Hindi, if you allow me. We say about it. लड़ूंगा नहीं तो जीतूंगा कैसे, लड़ूंगा नहीं तो जीतूंगा कैसे, संघर्ष का साथी हूँ, संघर्ष का साथी हूँ, 40 साल से संघर्ष किया है, राइट, रुकूंगा कैसे, संघर्ष का साथी हूँ, रुकूंगा कैसे, कांटों का काम तो है चुभना, पीपल आर देयर टू पुल यू डाउन, राइट, कांटों का काम तो है चुभना, उन्हें कुचलूंगा नहीं, हटाऊंगा नहीं, कुचलूंगा नहीं, हटाऊंगा नहीं, तो और आगे बढ़ूंगा कैसे. So with this, I am really humbled. Thank you so much for giving me so much of the opportunity and building me a great confidence that yes, whatever we all have learned or we keep on learning in every sphere of the life, that is going to help somebody else, right? That is the basic motto. I have read one of the books which the name is Die Empty, which is written by Mr. Henry, not Henry Ford. He asked about it that where the maximum knowledge is there. Right. So somebody said it is in the institution, somebody said in the university, somebody said here and there. But he said the maximum knowledge is in the graveyard. Right. Why it is in the graveyard? The people, they were the knowledgeable people. They have not given the knowledge to somebody else. And that was one of the things. 3 years back, I read this book because at that time, a lot of time was there. I said, let us contribute it. Keep on learning. Keep on giving this thing. And I always believe till the last breath, learning continues. The journey continues. So thank you so much for once again.
It's a concept of dying empty.
Yes, dying empty. You are right.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, PK Rajput, sir. And now I request my co-moderator, Dr. ICS Verma, sir, to close the session with vote of thanks. Yes, ICS, sir.
So thank you, Dr. Rajput, sir, Prashant Menon, sir, Sandeep Da, Pankaj, sir, Shivaraj, Shiva, Professor Arpan. It was really such a wonderful discussion today. We were really, privileged to have all of you on this forum. And also, like, I would like to quote two of my favorite points from the Rajput sir's book. One is the inspiring attitude, which is because now I'm a distributor. So what I would like to quote from my experience. So every day when I go to my office, I see, most of the people, they have their own problems, and they also, they even you give 100 rupees extra, they feel very much so motivated, but you cannot give every day 100 rupees extra. So they're in such a, like, come from a very low background. And what I observed is, the moment you go there and you see them feeling very happy and kind of, they forget everything. And so that means, you have an aura, as Rajput sir said, you have an aura. And when you are going there and you are interacting with them, you actually inspire their aura, and it becomes so positive, and they love to come every day and work, because that's what we can do as a leader. And so it's very important for any leader to create a kind of, executive presence through positive aura and happiness, so that when people work with you, they should feel that attitude of gratitude, and they should feel happy. Because we all know that we spend 80% of the time in office, only 20% or 10% at home. So just imagine the kind of the happiness they should bring in, or they should have during the working time. So this is one thing which I can pick up from this book. And and I know all of you have been practicing this. Thank you very much. And thank you all, the leaders, for joining us. Thank you very much. So we'll meet the next month, first Sunday.
Thank you, Raj, everyone. All the best. And let us keep in touch. And last session of LPC will be happening on 3rd December, last session of this year. Last virtual session, 3rd December, Sunday, next month. So let us come together for another interactive session.
Yes.
Thank you very much, everyone, for joining, and all the best.
And send me the postal address.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you once again. Blessed.
Thank you all.